Hello, everybody. I think the day of the Takshashila convocation is just around the corner, and it's a good time for all of us to kind of go over what I would say the ceremony looks like, of course, but there's a little bit of protocol that we need to follow given the special venue that we have, the MEG auditorium. It's called the Basantar Auditorium. And there's a little bit of entry steps that we have. And once you're inside, you're sorted because the Takshashila team is going to help you with that. And by the closure of it, of course, we'll have a few things as part of the ceremony. So I'm going to take you through all of this. But before that, just to set the context, um, you having been a Takshashila alumni, I'm sure you've heard this so many times from all of us. We are in this adventure sports of sorts, which is transforming India, and that can only happen if we are able to connect good ideas to good people and good networks. And here are good people already with us, which is a gold mine that we always refer to. And we know that this is a great opportunity for all of us, including alumni, a larger Takshashila network, and family members to use this network further. And of course, there'll be change of ideas that will happen in the process. Now, coming to the three important steps that you'll need to kind of be familiar with before you get to the venue. So, the email, anyways, has the Google Maps link, but when you type on your phone MEG Center, it'll take you to the main entrance. So, you need to avoid that and ensure that you take the Asai Road entrance. And this is an exclusive one that's being, ensured that for the convocation alone, students will come through this entry because the main entrance has 10 more steps to follow. So instead, we have requested that there's a special entry gate that will be dedicated for Takshashila convocation. So make sure you kind of look, if you're looking on your maps, then use the Asai Road entry. Otherwise, just use the link that's coming on this email. And you need to have the digital invite ready because that's one of the ways that they are assured that you are an invitee or a guest from our side. Now, that's the first one. Okay, that's the entry protocol one. Second is all the graduates who've completed the course will be called on stage to pick up the scroll. So it's important that you stick to the dress code, which has again already been iterated even on the webinar, that it's an off-white color that we will stick to. And for men, it's the kurtas and the pajamas. And for women, it's saris or salwas. And the third important thing is while you get on stage to pick up the scroll, ensure that your family members are not there to kind of pick up pictures on phone, but you will have an professional photographer doing that for you. So just pose for a second and then you move out. So all these instructions will be given on the day as well, but just prepping you up for what it could look like. Second, once you're inside the campus, that is the MEG campus, there is a registration desk that we have right outside the Basantar auditorium, and you will identify a lot of Takshashila team members there. You need to register yourself, pick up the stall based on the kind of course you have done with us, and then ensure that your family and friends are seated. Again, seating is marked for all individuals who are going up on stage to pick up the scroll. So you will not be sitting alongside with your family and friends. They have separate seating, and people who are getting on stage are marked with their seating numbers and names. Okay, so we will brief you, but letting you know that that's the drill that we will follow. So the order of ceremony, like I broadly had already indicated on the webinar, once everybody is seated and settled by 10:45. So that's why we are requesting that ensure you're inside by 10 a.m. so that you get familiar, you settle down well. Then we start with the academic procession. Then, of course, the national anthem follows. Then we have the invocation of the Arthashastra. We also have the scroll distribution and then the address given by, of course, the presidential address, and the guest of honor will do the second address. And then we also have valedictory address by one of our alum, and the closing speech by Nitin, and the academic procession will retreat back outside. But at this point, we also will usher all our alumni to go for a group photograph and then head for lunch. In the meantime, once the ceremony is completed, all the family members can directly use the exit way to head for lunch. So they can get started while you can join them. And here's a little bit of a visual for you to kind of have familiarity of the venue. So the convocation venue, like I already said, don't enter via the MEG main gate. So we've already marked a cross on that. So take the Asai Road entry. After that, you will see Takshashila's branding just a little after, so you know that that's the entry gate. Once you're inside, we'll help you get to the auditorium. Also, there's enough parking, and we have data about how many people are actually coming in their own vehicles, so you're sorted on that front too. Again, just to go a little more in detail, once you enter the campus, there's an obstacle race kind of environment with the ground there. Then there is parking. Then there's the entry, which broadly has the branding of Basantar Auditorium. After that is the foyer area, and then we head to the auditorium space, which is beautiful. So, given that this is a special location, we have ensured that a lot of these steps are already briefed, and there are a few pictures that will give you a fair idea of how it was done last time in 2018. So, these are just visuals for you to understand what a important grand ceremony this means to us and why we will follow whatever is briefed here. Okay, so look forward to see you all soon.